Una well done o. We don come again for chemistry, and topic wey dey our front be empirical and molecular formula. Empirical and molecular formula be topic wey dey simple, but sometimes some students dey find am difficult to solve. So we don come with one example wey dey for board, and the thing dey talk say a compound contains 40% carbon, 6.7% hydrogen and oxygen by mass. Find its A, empirical formula, B, molecular formula. So we go first find empirical formula before we enter for molecular formula. And before we find any of these empirical and molecular formula, we go first of all analyze the equation. They dey tell us here say a compound contain 40% carbon. So here we get carbon. Carbon na 40. Solution. Carbon na 40. They tell us here hydrogen na wetin? Hydrogen na 6.7. Then oxygen. For oxygen, they no give us anything. They no give us anything for oxygen. But make you no fear, make you no worry. If you look at this thing, you know say this thing dey for percentage, and percentage na wetin? Percentage na 100. That is to say, all these constituents na over 100. So wetin you go do here be say, since they don give you carbon and hydrogen, they no give you oxygen, no fear, just add carbon and hydrogen and make you minus am from 100. You go get the rest wey remain na what? Na oxygen. So we go come say 100 minus 40, 640. You go add am with this hydrogen wey be 6.7. So 40 plus 6.7. Okay, or you go do am like this. And make we do am like this. Make we say oxygen plus 40, carbon na 40 plus hydrogen wey be 6.7 equals to 100. Okay, 40 plus 6.7 go give you, make we bring this 0 down. 0 plus 40 plus 6.7 go give you 46.7 equals to 100. Wetin you go do? You go collect like times. 46.7 go miss 100. So e go come be say O wey be oxygen equals to 100 minus 46.7. E go give you O equals to what? 53.3. You don see say the remaining na what? Na for oxygen, 53.3. So wetin dey there be say you go come bring your constituents, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. This one wey you dey find now na empirical formula A. You wan find the empirical formula. Okay, carbon na wetin? Carbon na 40. Come write 40 under carbon. Oxygen na wetin? Oxygen na 6.7. Oxygen okay, hydrogen na wetin? Hydrogen na 6.7. Then oxygen na wetin? Oxygen na 53.3. Okay, so as this thing come dey like this now, you go come divide am with their mass number. Here for this question, they no give us the mass number, so you use your hand generate am. And to get mass number, you go enter periodic table. If you enter your periodic table, you go see the mass number of all these things. So mass number of carbon, we know say na wetin? Na 12. You go divide am by 12. Mass number of hydrogen, you know say na wetin? Na 1. Go your periodic table, you go see am. Mass number of oxygen na wetin? Na 16. Okay, so make we divide these things. I go get my calculator. So 40 divided by 12 na wetin? Na 3.3. 6.1 divided by 6.7 divided by 1, it will give you 6.7. Okay, then 53.3 divided by 16. 53.3 divided by 16. It will give you 3.3. As we don't get this thing now, wetin we go do? We will come check the smallest number. We will come check the smallest number. For this numbers wey dey here, which one dey small? You go see say na 3.3, 3.3. So I go pick one 3.3. I go use the smallest number take divide all this what? All this number. So I go come say divided by 3.3, divided by 3.3, divided by 3.3. 3.3 divide 3.3 will give you 1. 3.3 divide 3.3 go still give you 1 point something. Either 1.2. Let me check. 6.7 divided by 3.3. Okay, it give you 2. It give you 2, sorry. It give you 2.0. 2.0 na still 2. So maybe just leave am for 2. Then here it will give you 1. So you now don't see the ratio. The ratio now 1:2:1. So you will come write this thing C1H2O1. You know the right one for chemical formula. So you will come be CH2O. So this thing are the empirical what formula. So this thing are the empirical formula. You don't see our B. It's simple, Abi, no simple. It's simple. Then you go to number 2. Number 2 say make you find molecular formula. For number 2. Number 2 say make you find molecular formula. And wetin be the formula for molecular formula? Molecular formula na empirical formula bracket N equals to relative molecular mass. And the formula. So if you bring your empirical formula bracket N, you call am to relative molecular mass, you solve am, you don't get am. So wetin be your empirical formula? See am here. Empirical formula na CH2O bracket N. Wetin be your relative molecular mass? They give us relative molecular mass here. I forgot to write am for the question. Make I get that question. Make I get the question. Okay, so the relative molecular mass here, make we add am for the question. I make mistake, I no come add am for the question. So the relative molecular mass here na 180. You know see. You don't see. So a compound contains 40% carbon, 6.7% hydrogen, and oxygen. Relative molecular mass 180. So relative molecular mass here na 180. Okay. So as the relative molecular mass now na 180, see wetin we go do. We will come find the relative molecular mass of this compound, this empirical formula. So carbon na wetin? Mass number of carbon na wetin? Mass number na 12. Come be 12 plus mass number of hydrogen na wetin? Mass number of hydrogen na 1. So e come be 1. 2 dey in front of hydrogen times 2 plus mass number of oxygen na wetin? Na 16. So plus 16. So we come bracket am and equals to what? 180. So wetin go happen? We come add up everything. So 12 plus 1 times 2, 2 plus 2 plus 16. Okay. Okay, when we just add everything, so we just add them once. So 12 plus 2 plus 16 will give you 30. 30 bracket N equals to 180. Okay, make we clean here. Make we clean here, solve the rest of the question for board here. Okay. So what will happen? As we don't put them together now, you will come multiply them. So 30 times N will give us 30N equals to 180. What will happen? You go divide both sides by the coefficient of N. Coefficient of N na 30. So 30 go here, 30 go here. 30 go here, 30 go here, na 6. N equals to 6. As N be 6, see wetin go happen. Our N na 6. So we go come replace this N with 6. Come replace this N with 6. So we go come collect only this one. So we go come say CH2O bracket. Instead of writing N, we go write am wetin? 6. We go come use 6 multiply everything wey dey this bracket. You don see am. So C times 6 go give you C6. C times H2 go give you H12. Because 2 times 6 go give you 12. 6 times O dey give you O6. So this na our what? Molecular formula. Easy abi? You know how that be? Oya now. Make we go for the next question. Our next question. Make I clean board. You don see am? I wan clean board. Our next question. Make we get our question. Our next question now. This na number 2 question. A compound has an empirical formula of CH2 and a molecular mass of 56 gram per mole. Find the molecular formula. So this one now we dey look for molecular formula because they don already give us empirical formula wey be CH2. So we go come use our formula. Solution. This one dey very simple. We no suppose work so much here now. So e go come be our formula for molecular formula, empirical formula. Empirical formula bracket n equals to relative molecular mass. Wetin be empirical formula? They don give us here already. Maybe CH2 bracket n. Relative molecular mass na wetin? 56. So wetin you go do now? You go come get the mass number. You go come get the mass number. Come calculate am. Make you get the molar mass. So wetin go happen here be say relative molecular mass. So wetin go come happen here be say the mass of carbon na wetin? 12 plus mass of hydrogen na 1. 2 dey in front of hydrogen times 2. Okay, so e don be bracket n equals to 56. So 12 plus 2 because 1 times 2 na 2. So 12 plus 2 will give wetin? 14. We have 14 bracket n equals 56. So 14 times n na 14n. So you can't get 14n equals 56. So divide both sides by the coefficient of n. So you can divide both sides by 14. Divide both sides by 14. So if you carry a calculator, punch, you go see say 14 divided by 14 will give us 1. Then 56 divided by 14, it will give us 4. So now we say our n is equals to 4. As our n na 4 now, what you go do be say, make I clean here. As our n na 4, wetin you go do be say you go come carry this one, come use this one, replace n with 4. So you go come write CH2 bracket. Instead of writing n, you go come write 4. You don see am. So you don use 4 replace n. So you can come use 4 multiply everything wey dey this bracket. So you go come be C times 4 go give us C4. C times H2 go give us what? 2 times 4 go give us 8. So H8. So you don see am. This thing now na what? Molecular formula. E simple abi e no simple? E simple. So as una don see how to solve empirical and molecular formula, you no like am? Oya share this video, subscribe, share am. Well done.